Well, hello everybody. This is Susan from Garden and Interest, and I just wanted to do a small little DIY, a similar one to preparing. I know some of you like the fairy gardens, and so I have been pondering as to what I want to do with the Mexican pot that I have on my porch. It is this pot right here, and I didn't want to plant something in there, and I didn't want to drop a plant in there. So as I told you, my challenges that I have with my back porch, a lot of things I put on my back porch because of the sun, the heat from the sun and everything that comes in on this back porch for half of the day. It's too hot to grow plants in the back porch. So that's my challenge. And because of that, I use artificial plants to do stuff on my back porch. Now, I'm not a fan of artificial plants too much. So what I do is I create fairy gardens for my back porch. So some of the other videos you've seen before, you'll see that I've created two fairy gardens before. So now I'm going to prepare another one, and it's actually a little different. I'm using a cat that's swinging from a logwood, and I was kind of wrapping my head around how I want the theme to look. So I kind of have it in my head and visualizing how I want it to look, but as I go along and prepare it, we'll see what happens. Okay, hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully it will come out fine. I do trust my design, but at the same token, sometimes we do mess up. Sometimes it doesn't come out the way we want it to. But let's just give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. And so let me put you onto my other stand so I can free my hand and get busy with the project. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so before I free my hands, I just thought I would show you the pot close up. That is how it looks. I've actually elevated onto some ceramic foots, or I call them foots actually. Feet, that's the proper word, feet. And as you can see, it has a lot of beautiful colors in there. And so I'm using this saucer, and I'm going to put the saucer on top and create the fairy garden on top. And in this is where I keep my sand. So I'm going to use the sand, and I have scissors because I want to cut this this is an outdoor, this is a outdoor grass carpet. And then I want to use the rocks. I want to use all of these different materials here. This is the cat I was telling you about, and I have this nice terracotta vase type pot I'm gonna create with a little bit of foliage. It's not gonna be too much foliage in this design, so hopefully it will come out the way I like. My fountain is going. Give me a little bit of tranquility at the moment, which is nice. All right, so let me put you back on the stand so we can get cracking on this wonderful, wonderful project. Be right back. Okay, so I put it halfway because I want to enjoy the rim as well. And I'm going to put some rocks and stuff in there. So in the meantime, I'm going to start staging some of the area just to get an idea what I want to do. And I think I'll probably cut that last. Let me put my other stuff in first. I'm gonna put this in. Just kind of sink it a little bit. Sink it a little bit so it can position it and you can see that there. I'm gonna take this beautiful piece here and put it in there. I'm gonna tuck this in here, but I'm gonna create kind of like a tree. I'm gonna use some rocks and position around it to kind of keep it steady. In the position that I want it. Okay, so it looks almost like a tree form, and that's what I love about it. And then this is the cat that's I'm gonna put there. He has a piece of string, and I'm going to work him onto this. Still not sturdy enough. 1 second. Like I said, there's always something that doesn't quite work. We'll get it to work. Okay, this is gonna be my challenge. I can see that. But anyway, let's just work on all the other stuff, and then I'll position that a little better. So for now, I'm going to use another rock and position that in here to create a little rock area. And I think I'm going to put some of the other gravel in first. I think I'll just put the gravel in before I put the rock in. Yep. Like I said, I had it visualized in my mind, but until you start to put the stuff in is when you realize what works and what doesn't work. Okay, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the carpet just to get a piece in there that I would like. So I want to create a shape that's a little different than just having it straight. It's so hot, guys, I'm sweating. It's getting in my eyes. Okay. So I'm just basically putting it in there and seeing how I want it to curve and shape. The scissors is not the very best, but I'll make it work. Okay, so I'm just gonna slip some of the rocks out of the way a little bit and let this fit how I want it to fit. So you can see I've created that. I know you may not be able to see it that well, guys, but I'll bring you in closer as soon as I can so you can see it. Okay, now I am going to use these two pieces of foliage and I'm going to tuck it in here. To create some greenery. And then we have the rock, different pieces of rocks that we can use. I think I'm going to put either here or here. And then we'll use some of the bigger ones to just create a slight rocky area. In there. Yeah, I think that's it. I didn't have to use one of the things. And maybe I'll put one or two white rocks that I have in here to kind of bring some of the white from behind there into this space. Yes, I think I like that, guys. I think that looks great. All right, so let me bring you in closer. Okay, guys, this is the finale. So I've created this beautiful fairy garden with the Mexican pot, as you can see. I put a saucer on top, and this is what we have. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm just going to show you close up what I did. So I put sand at the bottom. I put some of the gravel right there. We call this a Jamaica black rock. I put some white stones. I put some black smooth stones. And I cut out a piece of carpet that I had from another project in my yard. And I had a piece left over, so I created a lawn within the fairy garden. And then I took a piece of the wood that I had and I stretched it across the back. As you can see, it's in the back. So I put it across the back there, and I put this rock there, and I put another piece of the black rock there. It's all gravelled all the way around. And I use this terracotta vase type miniature planter and created another piece by putting this other piece of wood that's shaped like a tree. And I hung the kitty cat, and he's swinging himself there. Let's just move him a little bit so you can see him swinging. It's the cutest thing. So let me show you from a different angle how it looks. Isn't that cute? It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So guys, looking at it from this angle, when you're standing above it, it is still as beautiful as looking at it from a distance. Well, thanks again, guys, for tuning into my channel. Thanks again for tuning into my channel and enjoying this wonderful project with me. It's so bright outside. I'm trying to get a perfect angle. So thanks again, like I said, for visiting my channel. Again, those of you that are my new subscribers, welcome. Those of you that are my existing ones, I love you, love you, love you, love you. And those of you that are watching for the first time, please subscribe, like, comment. And I try to get to respond to everybody, but if I don't, please just know I love all of you. Thank you so much again, and I hope you enjoyed this little segment of my DIY. All right, take care, guys. Bye for now.